Hello everyone, it's David and Daisy, and we are out up at Pingree Park again. Look at Daisy. She done found her some snow to play in. She's having a good time, and we are scouting out our next hot tent location, and I think this is going to be it. We've got these rock outcroppings right behind us, and a good view of these mountains in the background. This one over here still got snow on it. Oh man. But while we're here, Daisy, let's break out the old bonfire and try out something new. Okay, there's something new I'm talking about is building a fire. But we're not gonna be using this fire ring. We're gonna be using the bonfire. And as you can see, it's very well used. I love this thing. But here's the new thing. I went to Tractor Supply Company and found these redwood hardwood sawdust bricks. I read a review on these things that says when they burn, they don't snap, crackle, and pop. Which, if you watch my first hot tent camping video, you know I think that's what scared Daisy. She was not having nothing to do with that tent. I don't think she liked the wood stove. It wasn't so much the stove, it was the wood inside popping. Yeah, every time it do that, it scared her. Well, this review I read said that these bricks don't pop. We about to find out. Okay, so I got two more of these fire starters and my big lighter. All right, now to figure out if that's going to ignite one of these things. You know what? These things are heavy. This is only 6 of them in the package, and I don't know how much that thing weighs, but it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, so never having done this before, man, I want you to take a look at the size of these bricks. These things ain't small, but this will be my first go round with them. So I've got 2 of them in there. The little fire starter in between them. The idea is I'm gonna light that and then set this one on top of the fire and see if it'll catch. Here we go. All right, I got the fire starter lit. Hey, wish me luck. Here goes the brick. Oh. All right. Well, I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait for it. I'll just show you in a minute what happens. Okay, Daisy, it's been about 10 minutes. You know, for the longest time there, I thought that was just the old fire starter burning. But I want you to take a look at this. I think them bricks are catching. This might work out better than I thought it would. What you think about that? Okay, Daisy, the fire starter is completely burned up now. And, we ain't getting no raging inferno like we normally do with wood. But you know what? I can feel some heat. They still burning. So you know what? This might not be real good for the bonfire. Oh, look at all that smoke coming out now. That ain't what the bonfire is supposed to do. But these might be real good for the wood stove. You know, I can get it a bed of coals in there to get it all hot and ready and primed and ready to go with some firewood during the day, so you won't be scared of it. And then at night, when it gets dark, throw some of these bricks in there, and they'll last a long time. We might be on to something here. So one of the things I like about this site, as you can see, the bomb diggity Subaru, we can drive to it. Eventually, I hope to just be able to snowshoe into the mountains or to the woods or whatever, but until we get this thing perfected, we just gonna go someplace where we can drive to. So we got this cool little rock outcropping here. There's a tree over here, and look up above. Oh, a good limb. This tree over here's got a good limb. So if you recall, I set up my hot tent kind of like in between some trees the last time. I threw a paracord over the tree limb, and then I tied it off to the right, and then I tied it off to the left. So I'll be able to do that again right here and steady up the pipe. And just so, or just in case rather, you missed, I have solved my stovepipe problem. Oh man, that is not going to be an issue this time. I can't wait to show you. So speaking of waiting, I think that's what we're going to do actually. There's a winter weather advisory in the forecast for Wednesday. Today is Sunday, by the way, Super Bowl Sunday, February 12th, 2023. Look at Daisy up on top of that rock. She thinks she's a mountain goat. But anyhow, Tuesday night and Wednesday, it's supposed to snow. This time it's going to snow more like 3 to 6 inches. So there's going to be more snow than this on the ground. And me and Daisy are going to come camp in it. Seems like hot tenting wouldn't be any fun if it ain't snowing. I could be wrong. It might be fun all the time. But we going to give it a try anyhow. Okay, everyone. No, wait a minute. Let's start over. Wait a minute. Let me zoom in. There we go. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm gonna start over. So speaking of waiting, I think that's what we're gonna do actually. There's a winter weather. Wait a minute. Start over. Hello everyone, it's David, Hayden, and Daisy, and we have an update to the video, the camping trip video, hot tent number 2. The update is we have not gone. You know, I wanted to do it in the snow. I was waiting for this snowstorm. What I did not anticipate was the snowstorm brought a lot of winds with it. Very high winds is what was predicted. In fact, the forecast was calling for 29 to 39 mile per hour winds sustained with gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. Now, just to put that in a little bit of perspective, a tropical storm force winds are 39 miles per hour to 73. So had we come camping, we'd have definitely been facing some tropical storm force winds. A Category 1 hurricane, by the way, is 74 miles per hour to 95, I believe it is. We wouldn't have been too far from being in a Category 1 hurricane had we come with 60 mile an hour gust. And one of my openings is I kind of stated that we left Mississippi because of Hurricane Katrina. I did not come to Colorado to get into another one. Let me have that stick, Daisy. Hey, let me have that stick. Okay, so we may have to revise our plans. I really wanted to go camping while it was snowing. Maybe we're going to wait for a clear day after all. Such as today, a day like today. It's really nice. But there's another snowstorm supposed to hit in a day or two. And this time I wanted to stay at least 2 days. So we might have to wait until after this one blows through. Stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. Is that a good stick, Daisy? Is that a good stick? Yeah, that's a good stick. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do on this next hot tent camping trip is I've ordered a couple of new toys. One of them you might notice right here. Test. Is this thing on? I got a wireless microphone so you can hear what I'm saying. So if you notice it on my shirt and you say, "Oh my God, Dave, there's a big bug on you," relax. It ain't gonna bite me in the neck or anything. I'm all right. But I wanted to try out a microphone thing because I knew I was going to be away from the camera. I was talking with my best friend Robbie, and he suggested to me, he'd been watching some of my videos. Actually, he said he's practically watched all of them. And he suggested to me that I put myself in the video more. So the camera is being held by a tripod. I bought a tripod. And one last item, this next trip, since Daisy didn't really seem to enjoy, I don't know, being in the tent so much, I really just don't know what happened. We hope to find out. But I have a theory, many theories, but one of them is that normally when we sleep in the cool camp, we're just on a twin size mattress. She sleeps with me. After I finally figured out she was not having nothing to do with that hot tent, and we went and got in the cool camp, we laid down on the twin size mattress and she went straight to sleep. So my next trip, I intend to bring that twin size mattress into the hot tent. Of course, it's going to be laying on the ground. The stove's going to be producing a lot of heat, but you know, heat rises. So I bought a wood stove fan to circulate the heat, and hopefully it would keep us nice and warm down low. So I got all these new toys I want to try out, but the weather just won't seem to cooperate with me. But it's coming. Stay tuned. It's coming.